possibly can in the amount of time that we have. This is Web Asset Group. For anybody that's watching the recording of this, my name is Robbie Cornelius. And a few years ago, when I say a few years ago, over a decade ago, I made up my mind that I was going to learn everything that I possibly could about making money online. And that desire to make some money online has turned into a small empire for myself. But the backstory is I was at a very dark place in my life, okay? Very dark place in my life. And when I decided to change my life, I said to myself that I'm going to commit every day of my life telling somebody something that can help them master their minds or make money online if this stuff works for me. So I got to work. I started applying it myself. And then years later, here I am. Live in the flesh. I don't, anything I say is not to brag. Anything I say to you is to qualify myself in your eyes and make you, most importantly, see that if it's possible for me, it's possible for you. So my company, this company that we're talking about right here, is called Web Asset Group. And its whole purpose is to be a mindset and marketing consultancy for entrepreneurs that are looking to master their minds and make money online. My physical location is in Alpharetta, Georgia. I also own a company called Southern Web Service, where we build websites for companies that want to grow, that want to establish, grow, and monetize their presence on the internet. And I also own another company called Overstock Domain. We're a top 25 GoDaddy partner, which means we sell a lot of domain names every single year. And each one of those companies have a string of little entities up under them. Again, not to impress you, but to impress upon you, if a ninth grade high school dropout can leverage the power of the internet, so can you. Without any further ado, I thought to myself, what can I teach tonight that is easy for anyone that wanted to create assets and publish them on the World Wide Web? Because when you publish assets on the internet, those assets are going to give you leverage, and those assets are what will pay you over time, over and over again for the rest of your life. I read a book a few years ago called The Long Tail, and this book called The Long Tail basically said that whatever you put on the internet, eventually somebody will come along and buy it. Now, that doesn't mean just throw up a bunch of crap, but what it did do was inspire me, and I got to work. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to leverage new technology in your mind to create simple things like coloring books, okay? So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I want to get to the meat and potatoes of this. I want to show you why this is so powerful, because if you go to a platform like Amazon, okay, I'm gonna just pull up Amazon right here, and I'm just gonna type in coloring book, okay? Coloring book. You might be thinking, Robbie, why would I want to create a coloring book? Well, many reasons. Maybe you want to express yourself, or also maybe you just want to create assets that make money for you over and over again, regardless of what you're doing with your time, okay? So I want you to look at some of this stuff. I want you to look at this, okay? So we got this book right here called Fantasy Mushrooms. And this book right here is being, all of these are sponsored at the top right here for the most part. But here's a bestseller called Stress Relief, adult coloring book with animals, landscape, flowers, patterns, mushrooms, and many more for relaxation. I'm going to click on it right here. And what I want to do is I want to go down to the bottom right here, and I want to show you something very powerful. You see this bestseller rank right here? This bestseller rank is 285. That means that's how high that book ranks in that specific category. And you might be thinking, to a position 285, it's not a number one bestseller book. Well, I want to beg to differ. I'm going to show you how many units this coloring book is moving every single day. So I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to go to Google and type in Amazon KDP calculator, and I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to look for a tab right here called TCK Publishing. This is going to provide you with the Amazon calculator. And what I want to do is go back to that book that I just showed you, and I want to scroll back down to where that bestseller rank number is. I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to put that bestseller rank number right here. $285. And then we're going to select that it's an actual book. And I'm just going to hit calculate sales. And we can see that this book, okay, is estimated to be selling 5,000 copies per month. Okay, 5,000 copies per month. They're selling 341 copies per day on average. And we want to do the math on that. Okay, so for the paperback book, they're selling it for $7.99. And let's just say for kicks and giggles that Amazon is getting half of that. Okay, so $8. Let's just say they're getting $4. Okay, $4 for every single book that they sell, because Amazon is going to get their portion of the commission as well. But what I want to do is I want to pull up my calculator here, and I just want to show you that $4 times how many books sold per day, 341 books per day. My calculator is now hiding from me. Here we go. So we're going to do $4 times 341 books per day. Voila. So they're making around $1,300 per day from this one book. Now, I don't know about you, but $1,300 per day on autopilot sounds like some really good numbers for me. Would you agree with that? Because if you are like me, you love passive income, no matter how small or how tall the income is. Passive income is passive income. So I want you to take this number, $1,364 times 30 days on average in a month. Okay, so on average, this one book is bringing them in around $40,000 per month. That's after Amazon has gotten their fee. Okay, and I want you to look at these images right here. These images are very simple coloring. There's nothing special about them. I mean, they look good, but there's nothing really special about these books that you can't create yourself. And you might be thinking, Robbie, I can't create coloring. I can't draw. Well, you don't have to draw, because today we have AI. We have AI, okay? I want you to see something. I want you to think about the main thing here. The main thing is we got stress relief. We got adult coloring book. These are keywords that you want to look for. And then look at how specific they are with the keywords they used in the title: flowers, patterns, mushrooms. Why? Because they know that people are looking to color stuff like this. So we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We just want to get inspired by something that's already out there. So I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. For those of you on TikTok, you want to be inside of the mastermind, come over to webassetgroup.com, webassetgroup.com. So I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, and we want to have ChatGPT 4. Don't ask me if it's worth it. It's worth it. It's only $20 a month to pay for ChatGPT 4. A lot of people will say, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Well, while you're asking, is it worth it? I'm just trying it, okay? I just try things. I don't know if it's worth it until I try it. So that's the mindset you have to adopt. Just go ahead and say that I'm going to try it. I'm going to invest this $20 to see if it's worth it, okay? It's only worth it if you use it. The reason why I say get ChatGPT 4, many reasons, but for tonight, ChatGPT 4 is going to give you access to a plugin called Dall 3. Okay, Dall 3. When you hover over to this ChatGPT 4 section, you want to click this button that says Dall 3 to make sure that you've selected it. And then now you want to tell ChatGPT, oh, by the way, you need one more thing. And this one more thing is free that you need. You need this plugin called, where is it? This plugin called, I always lose this plugin. It's called Voice Control for ChatGPT. The reason why you need that is because this is going to allow you to talk directly to ChatGPT using your voice if you're on a computer. So you want to go to Google and you want to search for Voice Control for ChatGPT. This is a free Chrome extension. All you got to do is click that little button that says install. Once you install it, it's going to go into this little icon that's shaped like a puzzle. You click that, and then you just pin it. All you do is click this little pin. It's going to turn blue. That means it's pinned to your browser. go back to Chat GPT, refresh the screen, and now by holding down spacebar, you'll be able to talk to Chat GPT just like I'm about to do right now. Okay, let's do some magic. Now, we already know that this category works. Mushrooms, landscapes, patterns, flowers, all of that stuff combined into a coloring page or coloring book is what is selling right now. So why would we reinvent the wheel? We already know what's selling. So I'm going to say, create me an 11.5 by 8.5 page of a coloring book that contains mushrooms, flowers, butterflies, etc. Make the image black and white so that I can color in it, make it high quality, make it amazing. I just added that extra saucy stuff in there. And Chat GPT, using this Chrome extension or using this plugin called Dall 3, is going to do all the work for you. And your job is to not get frustrated if the software produces images that you don't like. You just tell it to correct itself and it will correct itself. You got to work with this stuff. But this is way quicker than you sitting down having to draw all of these from scratch. And it's also cheaper than hiring somebody to create a whole coloring page for you. And those people might even steal your content anyway after they create it for you. So here we are. Look at this. All right, so we got some pages already. Now, I'm going to click on it. Look how beautiful that looks. Okay, this looks absolutely beautiful. It's the wrong size, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Okay, it's absolutely beautiful. Now look at that. These are all pages that we can add to our coloring book. Look at that. Just absolutely amazing. So all we're going to do, our first phase here, our first step, okay, we need to decide how many pages we want to have in our coloring book. Once you discover how many pages you want to have in your coloring book, your job is to think of creative coloring pages that you can add to your book. So I'm going to say, I told it to create me an 11 by 5 by 8. So I think it created me an 8 by 5. Let's see. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, turn these pages into 8.5 by 11.5. Let's see if it corrects itself. If it does not correct the size, I'm not going to stress about it. There's another way that I can correct the size later on because there's another step to this process. But all we're doing right now is we're thinking about coloring pages that we can add to our coloring book. That's it. So if you want your coloring book to be, 50 pages, okay, so it's producing 4 pages at a time. So you know that you're going to have to do this, so if you want 4 pages, you're going to have to do this 20 times. Okay, so if you want 50 pages, you're going to have to do this. I think I got that right. 4 pages. Yeah, you're going to have to do this. Am I saying that right? 4 pages, 20 times. Yeah, so 2 times, 20 times. My math is off right now. I think it's 20 times. Angie, am I right about that? I can't think right now.
What's the question, Robbie?
Can you hear me, Angie?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Am I right about that?
About
20,
what?
So hold on. Let me do the math on that. I'll pull up my calculator. So if you want 50 pages, it's going to create, yes, you're going to do it 12.5 times. So 12 and a half times you need to create a prompt to produce 4 pages to get 50 pages in your coloring book.
Oh, you're trying to get me to do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you to do that.
Thanks for the credit, but
there you go. All right, so here we go. It's conjuring up these images here. This one is taking a little bit of time. It's taking a little bit longer than normal. I wonder if there's an overwhelming amount of people using this right now. But anyway, would you guys agree that these coloring pages look really, really good? Could you see that in a coloring book? Because if we're comparing it to this, look at this. These are the pages that's in this book. Actually, I think this looks better. The one that we created here looks better than the ones that are in that coloring book that's selling all that stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop generating And then I'm gonna give it another prompt again. Something happened. I don't know what happened just then. But if it stops, software is not perfect. If it stops for you guys, just hit stop generating and then give it the prompt again. Just work with this stuff. That's all we're doing. So while this is happening, we're gonna use another software. Okay, we're gonna go over to a software called Canva, and I want to convince you to get Canva Pro. That's only gonna cost you $12 a month. So now you're at $32 a month for some software that can change your life. And I promise you, that's all you need from that point. Canva Pro and ChatGPT 4 is what you're going to need. And the reason why is because I'm going to go inside of Canva right here, and I'm just going to type in the words coloring book and hit enter. And it's going to give you some templates already. Now, you might be saying to yourself, why didn't we just use these templates right here? We don't want to use these templates because everybody is using these templates. Do you want to have a coloring book full of stuff that everybody is using? Or do you want to have your own unique coloring pages? Okay, that's going to stand out. So we want to create something that's going to stand out for you guys. All right. So you just select any one of these. We don't need all of them. All we need is a few. So I'm going to delete the rest of these pages here. Just going to delete these. All right. And I'm going to clone that one. And I just want to start with a blank page here. I'll show you why I'm doing that later on. Apologize for the inconvenience. Please let me know if you would like to proceed. And I'll just say, create more coloring pages. So it's having trouble creating the size that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and start with these. All I'm going to do next is I'm going to start downloading. And I'm just going to save this. I'm going to create a new folder here. And I'm going to create this new folder called Coloring Books. And then I'm going to just label this image 1. And then I'm going to download this one. I'm going to download this one. And I'm going to download this one. Okay. And let's see if Dolly 3 keeps, hopefully Dolly 3 doesn't continue to act up tonight. But if it does, you still get the point that I'm making right here. So what I'm going to do is now I'm over here inside of Canva. Don't worry about this. This is going to serve as like the inside of your coloring book. Don't worry about this yet. This is going to serve as like the first page. We'll deal with this later. But the first thing I want to do is I want to go over and get my images that I downloaded. And I just want to drag them inside of Canva one by one. Just drag. All I'm doing is dragging them inside of Canva. And all I'm doing is dragging them inside of Canva just like that. I think I uploaded one twice, did I? Yeah, I think I did. So drag that inside of Canva. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, perfect. So let's see here. Oh, there we go. Here we go. More images. All right. So we got more images here. And all I'm doing is just downloading these images. Typically, you want to do this after you've gathered all the images that you're going to use because that makes it quicker. But because I respect your time, I'm just going to show you as I go. All right, going back over to Canva, and we're just dragging our images over inside of Canva. So right now I have 8 images already. 8 images already. And then drag in that one. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is click on one of these images. I'm just going to hold it like this. I'm just going to drag it over, and then it's going to lock in place just like that. It's going to cover that whole page. And now, voila, I got my coloring page. You might be saying, hey, but the whole page didn't get in there. We're not worried about that because if you look at these pages, you don't have to worry about capturing the whole page. Just enough for someone to color. So just enough for someone to have a beautiful image to color. That's all you're looking for. All I'm gonna do after that is just I'm going to hit the little plus button, and that's gonna add you another page. And I'm going to take the next picture and drag that over just like that. Take the next picture, drag that over just like that. Take the next one, lock it in place just like that. Take the next picture and just lock it in place just like that. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Then we're going to take the next one, lock it in place just like that. Take the next one and lock it in place. Now this one doesn't cover the whole page. So what I want to do is I'm going to double click it, and then I'm going to drag the corners and adjust it so that it covers the entire page there. Just like that. Add another page, and I'm going to drag this image over that whole page just like that. So look at that. Our coloring book is already coming to life. We're not even overthinking this stuff at all. At all. So now, what other images do they have in this book? Cat. Okay, I'm going to say, add me a picture of a cat with some flowers around it. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to say, now add me some pictures of cats with colors or with flowers around it. Make it to where there are coloring pages. All right, so perfect. It's going to think. While that's thinking, we're going back up here at the top. Now, you want to think about what you want to title your coloring book as. You want to have a theme, okay? What theme do you want to give your coloring book? So if we look at this, I'm going to show you a hack here. If you go right here and hover over this, I have another Chrome extension. If you look down here at the bottom, or right here, okay, this Chrome extension right here, anything I hover over, it'll use AI to rewrite the title. It'll give me a brand new title. So I'm gonna just click rewrite, and then that icon is gonna pop up. I'm gonna give you this Chrome extension when I get done here. But this Chrome extension is gonna pop up when I hit rewrite, and then I'm gonna choose something. I'm gonna say, give me a new title. So look at this. Ultimate relaxation. Dive into a world of adult coloring with animals, landscape, flowers, patterns, mushrooms, and more. So what does that one say? Stress relief. Adult coloring book with animals. So we use some of the same keywords, but the title is completely different. Okay? The title is completely different. That's what we're going to use for the title. So I'm going to go back over to Canva, and I'm just going to drop that there. And really, it doesn't matter what you use for the inside of the title. What matters is what you label this as when you save it to platforms like Amazon and things of that nature. So you might have to adjust the text here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a regular looking text. Make it smaller. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this up. This is actually going to be small here. And then I'm going to delete this and delete this. I'm going to come back and I'm going to put some other images there. Oh, wow. Look at this. Holy majoli. This is freaking awesome. Look at these cats. I'm just going to save these images. All I'm doing is clicking the little arrow that says download. I'm just saving these images right here. Man, these are awesome. You're going to want to stick around because I'm going to literally show you how to publish this stuff. Not just showing you how to create some nice looking images. Let me show you how to actually publish this, how to upload it, okay? So then I'm going to go over and take all my cat images. In fact, there's an easier way to do this. I'm going to go to where I have downloads and then coloring books. And then I'm just going to hover over all my cats right here and just drag them all in here one together. Boom, just like that. And then now dragging these cats onto the pages where they belong. Look at that. These are amazing. Amazing. If I bought a coloring book with these images in it, I would be absolutely amazed at how awesome these designs are. Wow. And you can get really creative, okay? Believe it or not, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you how weird you can get with these topics. There's a coloring book called farting magical creatures right here, selling for $7.97. It's got 1,400 positive reviews, and all it is coloring images of animals passing gas. I mean, literally that simple. I'm going to go down to its bestseller ranking, and this bestseller ranking right now is at 235,724. And let's just see how much that's selling. I just want to show you something now. So I'm going to do KDP calculator. And I want to go and find KDP calculator. I want to find the tab that says this. We're going to put the bestseller rank there. It's a physical book. Okay, so they're selling one book per day on average now, but it's still selling. It's selling 21 copies per month. This used to sell a whole lot more back when I did the research on it a while back. So you can see how those sales fluctuate. It's number 83 in stenciling though. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how creative you can get with some of these titles. You want to just be creative. Now I want to say, give me more coloring images that contain mushrooms, flowers, the sun, butterflies, anything in nature, and include some animals in there too, and make the animals big enough to color. I mean, you can literally tell this thing to do anything and it will create it for you. All right. So now I'm going to go back over to Canva. So we're 14 pages in right now. By the way, you only need around 24 pages to be considered as a book on Amazon. 24 pages creates a book, okay? So you don't have to have a really, really thick book, but you know, I would say get up to around 50 pages, but I'm going to show you how to do it with around 24 pages so that we don't stall the process. I want to keep it moving as quick as possible here. So while that's happening, I'm just going to create some extra pages, 4 more pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and create 24 pages. All I'm doing is just adding pages, adding pages, adding pages. And then now we got 24 pages. So I'll know now that we got all of our pages here. And then I'm just going to say, give me more. That's all you have to say. Give me more. Look at these pages here. So I'm going to download that. I'm just going to give these unique, I'm going to save it as unique things, a unique name, so I'll know how to find them quickly. All we're doing is download. Boom. So the key here is to find topics that you know people are searching for, things that you know are being searched for, you know, around any topic. As long as that topic is not trademarked, you can create merch around it. You can create coloring books around it, t-shirts around it, whatever you want. As long as it's not trademarked, you can use it, okay? And you know, if things are trademarked, you know, if you just do a free trademark search. You know, you want to stay away from stuff like Nike and, you know, any other brand names, you know, that you shouldn't be using, don't use it. It's very simple. Come up with original stuff, you know, that's not trademarked. You know, none of these images are trademarked. So I want you to think about that. When you're trying to make some money on the internet, don't do things that are shady. You know, do things that are definitely ethical, and you have to be mindful, okay? And this is coming from experience. I won't say how much money I sold, but I sold a product one time called a pop socket. I made some decent money doing that. And one day, all of a sudden, I get a cease and desist, whatever it's called. And all of my accounts online were shut down. And the reason why is because I didn't even know that pop sockets were trademarked. Okay. I was just selling them because I thought pop sockets is just what you called it. Right. And so that was my lesson. Check before you start selling stuff that, you know, that you see out there in the world. So all I'm doing here is getting my images, dragging them over to Canva. Typically, as I said, it's easier when you just go ahead and focus on getting all your images up front. I'm doing it the harder way because I want to show you this because people, they get burnt out. They're like, I don't want to do that. Like, you don't want to give a prompt and drag images to make extra income every month. Like, you're that lazy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show you like the hard way of doing it, just so you'll know how easy or hard it is. Now I want to get really weird. I want to say, give me some lions, tigers, bears, and all of that stuff. I literally talk to ChatGPT like this. I'm like, give me some of all that stuff. And it just knows my language now. It knows what you're talking about. So you don't have to be so proper when you're talking to ChatGPT. Well, look at me now. It's stalling. It's like, I don't know what you're meaning. All right, there it is. So now going back, we got 3 more images to create. Okay, so that's cool. And don't worry with this page. This is the first page that they're going to see as they open up the coloring book. And I'll show you how to go about creating the actual cover for the coloring book as well. So let's see here. Let's see. We got 3 more pages. Matter of fact, since it's creating 4 more images, I might as well just add 4 more pages. All right. So going back over to ChatGPT. Guys, on TikTok, if you want to get in the room, you want to see my screen, you want to be inside of the web asset group. Oh, look at that. That is freaking fire. Fire. Boom. Man. Guys, I can retire and just do this for the rest of my life. Literally. I wake up every day, create a coloring book about different topics, and never have to talk to anybody, and just ride the rest of my days out. Simple, easy. It would be easy to do that. This could be a retirement plan for somebody if you act on it. This could literally retire you. This could literally pay you over and over again. You're creating assets. While everybody is arguing about, the efficacies of ChatGPT and is it right, is it wrong, No, take advantage of it right now because you are missing out. This is what the media does. They distract you from stuff. This is why most people are behind on crypto because you got caught up in the media's debating about it and the regulations behind it, and you missed out. So look, 25 pages. Now we got our coloring book. Okay, how many minutes are we in now? It's 8:43. We started at 8:10. So in 33 minutes, we got a whole coloring book right here. 33 minutes. That's talking to you, giving it prompts. That's everything. So now I'm just gonna label it. I'm gonna give it the title that I have up here. I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna drop the title right here so we'll know. Voila. So that's what we have there. You know what? I think this is a good looking book. So what I can do here is I can go right here where it says share, and then I'm going to hit present. And just like this, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can just thumb through it like this. And here's my pages to the coloring book. Look at that. That's the inside of it right here. A little 25-page coloring book. Took me 33 minutes to create. Easy. Okay, easy peasy. So next thing I want to do is I want to go back over to ChatGPT, and I want to say, now create me a cover for this book. Give it a black background with vivid colors of pink, blue, green, yellow. Make it stand out and make it highlight what this book is all about. You don't have to include any words. So I'm telling ChatGPT, I don't want it to include words, but maybe it will include words. And if it does, we'll work with that. But the reason I don't want it to include words in the images is because a lot of times ChatGPT will spell the words wrong inside of a picture. It's not sophisticated enough yet to understand what it's spelling a lot of times. So it gets the spelling wrong when it's inside of a picture. Not all the time, but a lot of the times it does as it currently resides. And I'm sure it's going to get better over the time that it evolves. It'll get better. So here we are here. Boom, boom, boom. Look at these images again. And why are we doing this? Because we already know what sells. Okay, stress relief adult coloring book with animals, landscape patterns, mushrooms, and many more for relaxation. And they published this book. This is the crazy part about it. They published this in June of this year, and they're already making that much money off of this book. And here's the crazy part. If I click this, let's see what other books they have. They have other coloring books. That's not the only one they have. They got many more coloring books. So you can literally see yourself as a publishing company. Oh my God, that looks amazing. I'm going to go with this one right here. Look at that.
Robbie, what
So
do
I'm
you
going
think
to
their
choose
secret sauce is to advertise and all that?
the secret sauce.
What do you think their secret sauce might be to getting that
Uh,
that much
we'll get to that point, but it's
okay.
literally most of this is going to be SEO because they're not running any ads that I see, and most
Okay.
people that are running ads on Amazon, they're running ads. They're running ads inside of Amazon most of the time because that's where people are searching for this stuff at.
Gotcha.
But this is why these certain keywords that they add to the top of their title is so freaking important because people are coming here searching for certain things, right? And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Canva again, and I'm going to type in coloring book and then type in the word cover at the end of it, coloring book cover. Okay. Coloring book cover. And I just want to find a cover that I want to edit. I want to go with, I am going to go with, I'm going to go with this one. Really doesn't matter. I can change anything up later, but I'm going to go with this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my image right here. And then I'm just going to hover. And then I'm going to right click. And then I'm going to click replace background. I'm going to click this, remove that. And then I want to look at, I want to look at this. Okay. So this is what I'm looking for. Look at this image here. So what I want to do is go here and we just want to make this title legible. We want to make it to where when people look at it, they can see clearly what it says and what it's about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this. And all I did is just duplicated that. I want to flip it upside down just like that. And I want to drag it up here to the top. And then I'm going to turn this completely black. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Now, just got to let your imagination soar. Let your imagination soar. Don't be afraid to screw things up. Don't be afraid to, just think. So we got our coloring book. Let's go get our title again. I want to scroll down. And then I want to pull up. Where's that title? Stress relief. Okay. Coloring book. Okay. So look how simple. I want you to look at something very important. Look at how simple the title is, but then look at how complicated the actual text title is. It doesn't say all of this on the cover of the book. It's just simple so that people can understand clearly what the book is about. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play off of that. I want to do. All right. So what I want to do, instead of saying stress relief, I want to say something different. So I'm going to hover over this, and then I'm going to let my little icon pop up. Actually, Canva has its own magic rewriter inside of it. So hover over any image inside of Canva and then hit rewrite. ideas for stress relief. And then I'm just going to say color for stress relief. Just like that. I'm going to center it. I'm going to make the text white, just like that. And then here, I'm going to make all of this black as well. Because I just want to make sure that my text can be read and understood, from any distance. Okay, look how clear that is. I'm going to put the word coloring book at the end of it. That's it. We're not overcomplicating this. We just want to let them know exactly what it is. It's a freaking coloring book. So I'm just going to put coloring book there. I actually might. I'm going to do effects here. And then I want to do the background of this pink just to make it pop. Look at that. All right. Color for stress relief. Coloring book. It says color twice, but that's okay. So color for stress relief. Coloring book. I might even say adult coloring book. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, we're going to put adult coloring book there. All right. So now I just want to say cover. All right, just like that. So done. We got the outside of the book, and then we also have the inside of the book. And I'm going to delete everything else. I'm going to delete Amazon and all these other icons up at the top. So look, we got our cover. Oh, we also need, never mind. We'll handle that later. So next thing you want to do after you have your book, you want to go over to kdp.amazon.com. kdp.amazon.com. This is where you're going to publish your book at. kdp.amazon.com. Okay. Sign up for a free account. Free account. That's all you need. Free account. I got multiple books in here. Don't get it twisted. I'm not going to show y'all all my ideas simply because I don't want you stealing them, but there they are. There they are. I got a lot pages of them. I do this for real. Anyway, you can't see this one because I'm about to publish this one. This is an anime love coloring book right here. Okay. Anyway, so here we go. The first thing you're going to do is hit this yellow button that says create. And then you're going to hit create paperback. You're going to take your title and drop it into the title right here. That's my title. That's it. You're going to see where it says series. If you're not creating a series of books, don't worry about this part. If you're not creating multiple editions of the book, don't worry about this part. Right here, you can come up with your author name. Now, I don't publish these books that are not related to my specific niche. I don't publish under my real name. The only time I publish under my real name is if the book that I'm publishing is in harmony with my personal brand. My personal brand is all about helping people master their minds and make money online. Nobody needs to find a book on coloring unless it's related to mindset or online business. So you can come up with any name you want to publish under. Every time you publish a book, you can come up with as many fictitious names as you want to. It's 100% legal. Okay. So all I'm going to do is come up with a name. All right. So I want you to see enter the primary author. Pen names are allowed, which means you can come up with any name you want. And if you had somebody contributing to it, you can add the contributors below. So I'm going to come up with the name, and I'm just going to call myself Adult Coloring Book, and then last name company. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want to also rank for that keyword as well. And then I'm going to go down here where the description is. So now I'm going to go back up here where my title is, go back over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, Give me a book description that describes this coloring book. Mention that it's 24 pages. This is going to be for the Amazon book description page. And then I'm just going to let it go just like that. I'm not going to overthink this stuff at all. We're not overthinking anything. Imagine if you just did this one time a day. One time a day, at the end of the year, you got 365 books published. How much money you think you can make? Embark on a coloring odyssey with the Nature Symphony, a captivating collection of 24 meticulous crafted pages that invite you to dive deep into the wonders of the natural world. From the majestic roar of lions and the stealthy prowl of tigers to the delicate dance of butterflies and the mystical allure of mushrooms, each page offers a unique, what is that? Tableau? Tabli? What is that? Table? Tableau?
I think it's tableau.
What is that?
Tableau, I believe.
Tableau?
Tableau.
Waiting. I'm going to take that word out because if I don't know what it means, a lot of people probably don't. Waiting for your personal touch. Every illustration in this collection is a testament to the beauty and diversity of the nature, promising hours of relaxation and artistic exploration. Whether you're a novice colorist looking to discover a new hobby or a seasoned artist seeking a fresh challenge, Nature's Symphony provides the perfect canvas to unleash your creativity. I love this. I'm not even going to read the rest of it. I love it already. All right, so now I'm just going to copy this, go back over to ChatGPT, and right where it says summarize the book, we're just going to drop that right in there. And then I'm going to remove that word, a unique. Each page offers a unique, let's see, unique style. I'm just going to say style, waiting for your personal touch, or design, a unique design. Let's say design, waiting for your personal touch. All right, cool, perfect, for gifting. Nature Sympathy. It's calling it Nature Sympathy, but I want to put my actual title in there. Boom. Actually, I'm just going to say this adult's coloring book. This adult coloring book. This adult coloring book is your passport. Because remember, everything is about keyword and ranking. Everything is about keyword and ranking on the internet. So you want to try to use keywords that you want to rank for as much as you possibly can without looking like you're trying to game the system. Boom. Embark on this coloring odyssey with this adult coloring book, a captivating. So I'm just it's a captivating collection. Da 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 da. All right, that's good enough for me. And then now I'm gonna click that I own the rights to this. Is it sexually explicit? No. Okay. Reading. So I'm gonna say this is for. I'm just gonna say 13. So minimum 13. Primary marketplace, Amazon.com is already selected. So right here, I want to go back over to Amazon. I got to find out what category that's published to. So I'm going to type in coloring. And then here, this is in the category of, right here, what category is this in? Category is flowers and landscapes, coloring books for grown-ups. Animal coloring book. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for, damn, it's number one in flowers and landscape, number one in animal coloring books. Amazing. Sometimes you can't find those exact categories. Okay, so don't be surprised if you can't. So let's see, cookbooks, art, and let's see if okay, art collection, drawing, graphic design, other media. This is one of the hardest parts about it, is actually finding the category, because sometimes they don't have the categories available for you. Graphic novels, comics. What about coloring? No coloring? Okay. Christian. So they have limited categories here: non-classified, medical, self-help.
You know what I was wondering, Robbie, if categories matter so much nowadays when really people search by keywords anyway.
It does, but it still matters because sometimes people will click on like certain categories.
Okay.
But that's a good thought though.
Then
Cookbooks,
subcategories don't matter so much, right?
uh-huh.
Then the subcategories wouldn't matter as much.
Yeah, with Amazon, it's weird because if you look at for instance, if I click right here where it says landscapes and coloring for grown-ups, if I click that, it's gonna create all see these tabs really, really matter. But the problem is it's hard to find these categories when you're actually uploading your art. It's weird. Oh, drawing. Let's see something. Drawing.
You know what's so funny? I saw my book over in your column on the right hand side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Aubrey's First Flight.
Oh, yeah, I got that in my cart.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, isn't it?
And yes, thank you. If anybody has a question, can they unmute and ask you?
We're gonna do that at the end, so I won't get sidetracked.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna upload, and then I'm trying to figure out art. I want to do crafts, hobbies, coloring book for grown-ups. Found it. See, it's under weird topics. All right, so now animals. I'm gonna select fantasy. How many I can select? Up to 3, I think. Humor, generous, flowers and landscape. Here we go. So then I'm gonna hit save. And then does your book classify as any of these? Low content books, journal, notebook, planners, and then large print books. So low content books are like journals that have no words in them, notebooks that have no words in them, and then planners that have very little words in them as well. Now, it's still a debate sometimes as whether or not a coloring book consists of a low content book. So you be the judge of that. I'm just going to skip that for now. And then now we want to add up to 7 keywords that describe my book. Okay. So you don't want to put the title in here again. These keywords do matter, they're very important. So what you want to do is I like to cross reference. So what I want to do is go back to Chat GPT and I'm going to say, give me 7 keywords for Amazon separated by commas that describe this coloring book that is for adults that want to relax. Okay, and let's see what Amazon comes up with. Or not Amazon, but Chat GPT. So adult relaxation, stress relief, intricate designs, meditative coloring, serene landscape, mindfulness art. I love all of those. I'm gonna use most of these. So I'm just gonna copy them one by one. Boom. One keyword per column. You don't want to do a lot of keyword stuffing in each column. So it's one keyword per column. So you can choose up to 7 keywords. And I'm just going to drop my keywords in each column. Just copy them. So copy. Meditative coloring. I like that keyword. And then we're going to do serene landscapes. That's good. And then also, I'm going to freestyle and say cat coloring book because it does have cats in there. And then I'm going to say animal coloring book. So boom. Publication date. I'm going to do this as the same date that I publish it. So publication date and release date are the same. Leave that as it is. Release my book for sale now. And then I'm going to hit save and continue. All right. So if you hit this point, it says entering a reading age, both minimum and maximum age. So let's do this. I don't want to. I'm going to just say 18 plus. Let's see if that lets me go. Okay, why is it doing minimum? So let's go back. I'm just going to say 13 and then 18 plus. Hit save and continue. Save successful. And then you want to get a ISBN number, and that's just a barcode on the back of that book. And I just like Amazon assign me one, so I just click that. And it cannot be used with another publisher. So you can't use that same ISBN number with another company. So I'm going to hit Amazon assign me one. And then we're going to choose our print page. After that, we're going to go. I like to use white paper for coloring books. So it's already selected on black and white interior paper. And the size, I want to choose a different size. And I want to do 11.5 by 11 inches, which is the size of most coloring books. And then I want it to bleed. Okay, so I'm going to click bleed. And that means that the image is going to cover the entire page. The reason why you want it to bleed is because if you don't make the page bleed, the image covers the whole page, you might get into sizing issues with Amazon. That happens a lot. So I just let my page bleed over and I don't have to worry about the size. Then you want to select the finish of your page. I go with a matte finish, and that's going to be that rough finish that allows you to color very nicely on your coloring pages. And then now it says upload a manuscript. The manuscript is the actual inside of your book. So we want to upload a PDF. So we're going to go over to Canva. We're going to go to the interior of our book. We're going to hit share, click download, change this file type to PDF print. Click that. And then you want to click this button that says flatten PDF. Okay. Don't question it. Just do it. All right. And then hit download. All right. So this is going to save as a PDF to your computer. It only take a second if it's only 24 pages or so. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It should be done in just a second. I can't believe people on TikTok are still, there's one person on TikTok. I'm like, what are you watching? Because you can't see the screen. So it should be done in just a second here. And come on, baby, come on. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. Almost there, almost there. All right, there we go. We're going to save it, and then we're going to go back over to KDP, and then you hit upload manuscript. You're going to find where you downloaded that PDF. I see mine is finishing the download right here. Must have been a very heavy PDF because usually these PDFs are very fast to download. So now, let's do this. Hold on. Upload manuscript, recommend formatted PDF. All right, so click, and then we're on coloring book, and then voila, hit open. And then that manuscript is going to upload in KDP. Be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. All right, so it is finishing up right about now. There we go. Save successful. And then right here, this is very important, okay? It says we recommend a book cover for good reader experience. You can create a cover using Cover Creator Tool or upload your own book cover. So you want to think about this in detail. So I'm going to select, I forgot which one I create that I select most of the time. I want to say it is this one. Let's launch this cover creator. I always forget this step. I'm like, I just forget which one I'm choosing. So then I'm going to hit continue. And then I'm going to hit upload from computer. And oh yeah, what I want to do, let me cancel that real quick. I want to go over to Canva again, and I want to download this as a PDF for print, flatten, download, and this should not take long at all because it's only one page. We might have to adjust the size. That's one of the hangups with publishing. You got to know that everything comes with its level of frustration, all right? So just because it's easy doesn't mean it's not going to come with its certain level of frustration. So you just keep that in mind, like right now. So why is that doing that? Aha, I did it wrong. So I'm going to download it as a JPEG here. Hold on. Download as a JPEG, hit save, go back over to KDP, click upload, and there we go right there. So click that, hit open, and let's see how it uploads. There it is right here. So this is the one. I actually like that too, but the text is off. So I'm going to choose this design. All right. And then I'm going to hit dismiss. All right. So this right here says it recommends a DPI for quality printing. Don't get discouraged by this. You can change this easily. DPI is literally the size of the image. So it's just basically telling me that it needs a bigger image. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. And then I'm just going to increase the quality and also increase the size, just like that. And it's just letting me know that it needs a bigger image for it to give me the quality print that I'm looking for. And I'm going to select one, go back over. We're going to click it. And we're going to choose a new cover from my computer. And let's see if that little red button goes away. Okay, it's still there. But I know for sure that is a better image. Maybe let's do one more thing. Let's go with a PNG, and I'm going to turn it all the way up to the max. I want to make that little red notification go away because it'll bother me if it doesn't. You can publish it with that little red notification, but I just want to make sure the quality of the image is as crisp as humanly possible. So let's go with this one. And it's still there. We recommend 300 DPI. I'm not going to worry about that for right now. So right here, you can put your author image. If you want to upload an image of yourself, for me, I like to upload an image of my logo a lot of times. So I'm going to go to web asset folder, and then I'm just going to search for my logo. See if I can find it here. So let's do, where is my logo? Okay, so I'm going to upload this logo here. And then voila, there's the image. And then I'm just going to go back to ChatGPT. Now give me a short description for the back of this book. A lot of this stuff is just tedious, but the good part about it is once it's published, it's out there on the internet, okay? It's out there. So I'm going to take this little blurb that it wrote here and just copy that, go back over to Kindle, and I'm just going to drop that right there, just like that. And then I'm going to change this. Adult coloring book. All right. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Give me more for the back of the book. And this is what they call lorem ipsum. It's just placer text for your book. And then I'm going to go back over to Chat GPT. And I'm just going to copy a little bit of it, not all of it, just a little bit, just to keep it moving. And then I'm going to hit paste. That's it. And then here it says click to style your title. So you can click that and boom, your title is already going to be there. And then you can see my author name, Adult Coloring Book Company. And then I'm going to hit preview. And it's going to give me a preview of the book. This might take a little bit of time. While that's doing that, let's open the microphones up right now for some questions if you guys have some. Hello, hello, hello.
Ask a question real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry because it's not direct. It's just if this will be recorded because I have to unfortunately leave. But this is awesome information.
Well, thank you. Yes, it will be recorded. Yes, absolutely.
Will I have access to it? Because I signed up. I registered.
Yes, you will. It'll be on my YouTube, and then it'll also be inside of the community as well.
Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
You too. Thank you. All right, so we have our preview right here, guys. Look at this. Now, one thing I do notice is that the black that's on my cover is different than the black that's on the cover of the book here. So what I want to do is click choose color, and I want to make sure that the primary color is super black. Let's see. I want it to be like completely black. And I don't like what this is doing here. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe I did. Let's see. What I want to do is choose the background and color, custom color, secondary color. So custom color. Okay. Not that. Primary color. So secondary color, I want it to be all black. Okay, I'm not getting it as black as I want to, but that's okay. So we're going to keep it moving. Preview. I don't want to stall up the process here. So I just want you to see that sometimes you're going to run into a couple of hiccups. Just be patient. I'm moving a little fast right now just to show you what it looks like. What I could do, though, I just thought about this. What I could do is I could upload this with a transparent black background. That way the color is flush all the way across because I really don't like the way it looks. But I'm going to keep it moving for now. So I'm going to hit save and submit. And all we're doing is saving and submitting the cover. Okay, that's all we're doing. So we're going to scroll back down to where we were. And then now it says launch book preview. This, by the way, it's going to ask you, is this AI generated content? Be honest and say yes. And then I'm just going to say images. And then I'm going to say many AI generated images with extensive editing or minimum to no editing right there. And then I'm going to say Dall E3. Okay. Be honest. Okay. So now you want to hit launch previewer. This is where most people hold their breath because after you've done all of this work, now the AI is going to see if this even fits the mold of their templates. And so sometimes you have sizing issues. This is the part that holds a lot of people up. And I've even seen people give up on this process. But to me, it's worth it. And the more you do it, the better off you're going to get. Sometimes we get it right the first time. A lot of times we do. But you just want to hold your breath or cross your fingers with this one because a lot of times you know, it tells you, hey, your images are bad, or, you know, you need to just go back to the drawing board sometimes. But let's see here. While that's doing that, any more questions right now? Anybody has a question while that's waiting to give us an answer? If you do, just unmute your mic and just start talking. And I'll answer any questions that you have. If not, this should be done in just a second. Hope you guys are finding value here. For those of you who are new, we go live in our community every Monday night and every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I put everything on the table. I don't leave anything away. I give you the entire process so that you can go and implement. And I feel like I'm one of the only coaches online that does this, because everybody else is going to give you a little bit and then they try to upsell you on something else. My philosophy is, you're here, you're spending your time with me. So the least I can do is give you the entire formula so that you can go implement it. Webassetgroup.com. Yeah. So let's see here. This takes a little bit. This takes a little while. While we're doing this, I don't like to waste any time. While that's doing that, oh, go ahead.
Hi, I'm getting a lot of value from this. Let me ask you a quick question. So, how do you use Chat GPT to? Because I missed the beginning of
Yes.
the class. Do you use Chat GPT to find out what is selling? So, like, how did you figure out to use coloring books?
Oh, yeah. So what I do is I just go to Amazon and I look at the numbers, right? So I'll go here and I'll say, okay, well, this book is selling right now. It's labeled as a bestseller, right? So I'll go and click on that book, and then I'll go down and look at the bestseller rank. So I'll scroll all the way down. You're going to see this little number right here that says bestseller rank, number 285. So I'll take that bestseller rank, I'll go to Google and I'll type in KDP calculator, hit enter, and you're going to scroll until you see a tab that says TCK Publishing. This is an Amazon book sale calculator here. And then you take that bestseller number and put it in there, select book, and then hit calculate. And now you'll see that it's selling around 5,000 copies a month.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll do the math on that. So then you'll say something like, okay, well, they're selling 5,000 of those per month. Amazon is probably getting half of that. So let's just say that they're walking away with like $4. Okay, so you do $4 times 5,117 per month. So,
but now, how do you figure out how to price the coloring book? Do you come up with?
Yeah, you'll come up with your own pricing, and we'll get to that point too. I just come up with my own pricing, and oh look, we passed it, guys. We got past it. So there's no red notifications. So yeah, I'll show you how to do that when we come to that spot as well. But
okay.
You're welcome. And a lot of times when you get to this page, you'll see some red ink, and that means that you need to correct whatever it's telling you to correct. But right here, it looks like we have ourselves a winner, and we can just scroll through and look at how our coloring book is going to look. And then I'm going to hit approve. I'm just going to go ahead and approve it. And then now I'm going to scroll down, and then now we're about to get to the pricing that you just asked about. So this is amazing. So I'm gonna hit save and continue. Highlighted errors. My bad. Translation. Let's see here. Let's go text. Oh, we want to do, we got to select the AI stuff first again. So little to no editing. Dall E3. Oh, no, none with the text. Here we go. So text none. Translation none. I thought I already had that. Let's see. Let's hit save again, because the text, there's no text in the book. So okay, save successful. Phenomenal. So now we're going to get to our pricing page here. So you want to keep all territories selected. That means the book is going to sell worldwide. You don't have to do any of the shipping, any of that. And right here, you're just going to make up a price for the book. So you see that Amazon gets 60%, or you get 60%, excuse me. And so, is it Amazon? Yeah. So rate. This is the royalty you'll earn. Yeah. So you'll earn 60. Amazon will earn 40. So I'm just gonna price my coloring book. I'm just gonna say how much would I make on a book that's selling at $15.99 $15. So it's gonna say that my royalty is gonna be $6.16 per book. So every time a book sells, I'll get $6.16. If I want to do expanded distribution, look at this. It's going to give you a larger distribution channel, and then it's going to allow you to sell these books in other places like, on other online retailers, libraries, universities, and booksellers beyond Amazon, like, Barnes and Noble and things of that nature. So if you want to take less of a percentage, you can get expanded distribution. I'm not going to go with expanded distribution on this. I'm just going to leave it right here at the 60% mark. $15 for the coloring book. In fact, to make it look even better, I'm just going to drop it down to $14.99, which is going to give me a royalty of $6.15. Here you'll see what your book is going to sell for based on that price in other markets like the UK. Okay, and the list goes on and on and on. You're essentially going to get around the same kind of percentage for the book sales. And then now it says it can take up to 72 hours for your book to be available for purchase on Amazon. And then you want to hit publish your paperback book. And let's give ourselves a round of applause because we have published a book. You guys literally just sat here and watched me make another stream of income, FYI.
In just 1 hour.
In just 1 hour, okay, exactly. Yeah. So that's
awesome.
That's how easy it is to create a book. Now, hopefully the people that were in here that left are going to apply this stuff. Hopefully they didn't get overwhelmed by it and like, oh, I thought it was easier. But now I want to open up the floor to you guys to ask me any questions you might have. I'm all yours. What you got, guys?
Do you also do this for do you make I guess is this called print on demand?
Yes, this is called print on demand. Absolutely.
And do you do things on Etsy as well?
You can use this same method to create t-shirt designs for Etsy.
Okay.
Or let me even give you a little bit more. Okay, so Etsy, I like Etsy. It's cool. I also like another platform called Redbubble. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
No, never.
Okay, so it's free. It's free. You don't have to pay any fees at all. It's 100% profit. Okay, so basically, you go to Redbubble, sign up for a free account. I'm just gonna log into my account right here.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see here, here's some of my designs. Anything that says New Human, that's my account name. And all I have to do is just go right here and hit Add New Work. Verify that I'm a human. I only have to do that once. And then I can hit Upload. And then I'm going to go and find where it says Coloring Book. And then I'm just going to take, of course, I would create this for an actual t-shirt. But all I do is take it and I can upload that artwork to different stuff like phone cases, dresses, you name it. Now I can make it bigger. What I would usually do to make it bigger, I'll show you so that it covers the entire page. Just type in t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of Canva, click this blank image here, and that's going to give you the exact size that you need. I'm going to go back to my images that I uploaded, and I'm just going to drag one of those images over there just like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to download it as a PNG, save it as a 4,000 by 520, 4,000 by 5,250, and then hit download. And then I'm just going to label it t-shirt, hit enter. I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to replace this image just like that, upload it at 95%. You'll notice it'll get bigger on these shirts.
Wow.
So look at that. Boom. So now, of course, I would do something way better like this right here. See, I don't even like these right here. So I'm going to click these off. But these I love because it covers almost the entire shirt. So
Right.
those, this dress is okay, but I'm going to leave that unclicked. Stickers, magnets, phone cases,
Oh, wow.
pillowcases. Look at that. I even have one of our members in Web Asset Group did the same process, and I actually have her pillow sitting on my couch at home because I bought it because I loved what she did with it. But so I'm just gonna click everything that I like and disable anything that I don't like. I like this pet bandana. I don't like the coffee mug. This doesn't cover the entire thing, so I don't want to do it. But look at that notebook. I love that. The backpack, the tablet case, this journal, this hardcover journal, this clock, artboard, all of that. I'm gonna click that. This button. Who wears a button these days? Oh, look at that apron.
Wow.
That is awesome. Look at that tank top and the phone wallet. Okay, and the backpack. Oh my God. So now I'm just going to hit design and illustration and then digital art. Oh, and then we want to give it a title. So I'm going to choose the same title that we have. I'm just going to say animal coloring picture. Okay, animal coloring picture. And then I'm just going to put my tags here. Animals, comma. We can choose up to 15 tags. I'm going to say tiger. I'm just going to describe the picture. Lion, birds, nature, and trees, flowers. And then I'm just going to drop this here. You don't have to get too detailed with the description here. And just like this, I'm going to hit, is it for mature audience? No. And then who can view this work? Anybody? I agree. And then hit save work. And just like this, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, you now watch me create. I went from one stream of income, or potential stream of income with the book, to now we have multiple streams now with the same image. Look at that.
Yeah.
And
this site, Redbubble, to buy it?
Yes, you can buy it from Redbubble as well. But the reason why, so you don't even have to promote this. This is the crazy part about it. I want to show you something. So I'm going to go in incognito screen right now because I don't want to be based on history. Can you see my incognito screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, so I'm going to type in. So everything is about search, right? Everything is about, do you have the right keywords in your title to come up when people are searching for it? So that's why it's important to label your stuff, the things that you know people are searching for. So I'm just going to type in camo deer head sticker. That's all I'm going to type in. The reason why I'm typing that in is because every single year it's hunting season around this time of the year. And everybody that hunts in the South, they love slapping these deer head stickers on their car. So I created a camo deer head sticker. And when people go to Google without knowing that I even exist, they're going to come across my camo deer head sticker at the top. And because I'm at the top, it generates sales. And so I see Redbubble is running a sale on it right now that I didn't know of. So anyway, I'm going to click on it. And then just like that, you're going to see where it says New Human. That's sold by me. I've sold thousands of these on autopilot over and over again. And every single year, the sales spike because every single year around this time, all of the people that hunt are slapping these on their vehicles and their coolers and all of that good stuff. And so when it comes to the internet, it's all about how you rank. You know, you want to come up when people are searching for specific things. It's all about ranking and banking. Okay. And then the cool part is this says sponsored, but I'm not running this ad. Redbubble is running this ad, and I don't have to pay anything to Redbubble for them running that ad. They're running the ad because it sells, right? It sells, and they're benefiting off of a design they didn't even have to create.
That's
So
dope. Robbie, read the messages when you get a chance.
Okay. So let's go and look at the messages here. Oh, 57. Okay. I can't uncut my little siblings. I can't unmute. Oh, my little siblings are muted. I mean, my little siblings are asleep. Okay. Hey, Robbie, do you have a favorite anime? I'm asking because you're coming out with an anime book. Oh, no, I don't. I don't even watch anime. The sad truth is I'm a capitalist. You know, I'm going to capitalize off of anything. Now the only way I will, this is me not putting my name on it either. Like, I'm not going to publish it under Robbie Cornelius. But what I'm doing is I'm simply doing this. All I'm doing is looking for, what are people searching for? Like, what are they looking for? There's an easy way to do that. You can go to Amazon to see what's already selling. Okay, so now we know people are searching for that. Another thing we can do is we can go to Google Trends and just type in like coloring book. Okay, coloring book. And coloring books are getting around 128,000 searches per month on Google. And then it's going to show you all the type of coloring books that people are searching for. Coloring books for Halloween, coloring books for adults, Pokemon coloring book. Stay away from anything that's trademarked. Pokemon coloring books, stay away from that. You will get sued. Spider-Man coloring book, stay away from that. Chance the Rapper coloring book, stay away from that. But if it's something like anime coloring book, here we go. This is why I went for that. Anime coloring book. If you look at that, it's getting 1,000 searches every single month. And so I'm like, why not rank for that? The trend is declining a little bit, but as we see here, it's going to be consistent. You know, it's been pretty consistent since 2019. And then we can go into deeper detail. Coloring book, download, anime coloring book for adults. So then I'll go copy that keyword, go back over to Amazon. Go back over to Amazon and put that keyword in there, anime coloring book for adults. And then we can start looking to see what's actually selling. Here's one right here. That one's selling. It's got 20 reviews, 53 reviews, 627 reviews. This one right here is selling. And so all we're doing is trying to see what are people searching for. Go to Amazon to verify if that type of product is selling, and we're just going to create our own version of it. And another thing I'll do too is I'll go to Google Trends. Check this out. If I want to jump on a trend really, really quickly, okay, I'll go to Google Trends and let's type on, let's say, business. And then actually, let's do this. Go to Google Trends. And then let's say you type in mental health. Just click on mental health here. And I just want to see what type of things are coming up for mental health. Stored trauma. Okay. And then I'll go back to Google or Chat GPT, and then I'll say, create me some coloring pages for women that are overcoming childhood trauma. Make the coloring pages very relaxing to the individual that's going to color these pages. And then voila. And I'll just let Dall 3 do its thing, and we're just going to target that particular keyword. And then boom, that's going to be the title of the book, you know, coloring book for women that are healing from trauma or whatever. And then voila, now we got some really good products out there. And so all we're doing is seeing what are people searching for and how can I create something that's high quality, very fast to capitalize off of that attention. And that's what I do. That's what I do all day. Okay, so if y'all try to call me throughout the day, I don't answer the phone. Why? Because I'm doing this all day. All I'm doing, I'm looking for what are people searching for? What are they looking for? What are they trying to buy? And how can I use the power of the internet to create that stuff? How can I leverage the power of the internet to create that? Here's some images that we just created here. She got a little doobie in her hand right there, don't she? Got a little joint. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're just capitalizing off of attention. Another thing we can do too, watch this. So I can say something like create me a coloring image of a troll and make the background of the page completely white. Only highlight the troll in the image. So then I can do something like this, and we can use that image to put on a t-shirt. I mean, the sky is the limit. But the key here is to do it consistently. You know, set a schedule for yourself, whether it's you going to dedicate, you know, 1 day a week to doing this, or whether it's going to be every day. You know, imagine working, we've been on here now for what, an hour and 30 minutes. So imagine working an hour and 30 minutes a day. And what you're doing over time is you're building leverage. You know, everything that I publish on the internet is about leverage. What can I create today that will pay me over and over again for the rest of my life? And if you publish enough of these types of assets, all of a sudden you got massive passive income coming in to you over and over again. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Let me do something with this. Let me show y'all something. That right there is freaking what they call bad ass. So let me do this. And then I just want to take the background away from this image. Just doing that. Just hit the background image remover. This is y'all don't even understand how dope this is about to be on a t-shirt. Look at that. And then I'm going to label it troll. And then download. We want to download it with a transparent background. Oh, I made a mistake. Let's go back. Download it, transparent background, but we want to put the size up to at least over 4,000. We download it with the transparent background. I'm going to label it Troll 2. We're just going to go back over to Redbubble real quickly. There's my dog, by the way. I turned my dog into a sticker. Another thing we want to do is just take that image and just drop it right there like it's hot. And it's going to upload to these images down here. Watch this. Look at that. Ooh, woo. That right there is hot. Troll image. I could do better with this keyword research right now, but we're moving fast. I'm just gonna put troll. Any more questions, everybody? Any more questions? Look at this. This looks good almost on everything. Imagine.
I have another.
Oh, go ahead. There you go.
About the keyword search you just said. When you did it, when you were showing us how to fill out the stuff in Amazon,
Yes.
And you had Chat GPT make up 7 keywords.
Yes.
Now, are those keywords that you had it made up the keywords you expect people to search?
Absolutely.
So you can trust Chat GPT to come up with the basic keywords, and do you think you had to do even more, like more research on what people are actually typing in?
That's a very great question. And yes, so what I have, if you go to Chat GPT, this is why it's important to have Chat GPT 4, because you can have these plugins right here, right? So Chat GPT plugins will allow you to get access to some very powerful SEO tools. So like I have this one called SEO Assistant right here. And then I can say, give me some keywords related to coloring books for people that love trolls. So then you'll see this little icon called SEO Assistant. So it's literally pulling that from real data from this particular plugin. And there we go. Trolls themed coloring books, coloring pages for troll enthusiasts, troll lovers, coloring activity, fantasy troll coloring sheets, troll inspired coloring book, best coloring books for troll fans, troll characters. And so this SEO assistant right here, it's a free plugin with ChatGPT 4. And it's equivalent to going to, let's say, Google Trends or Google Keywords and finding keywords that people are searching for. It's just a new way of doing it now.
Okay, perfect.
Now, if you want to see numbers, this is where you want to have another software. So I use the software right here called Insta Keywords. And as you see today, I was looking for semaglutide. This is how wide open I'll be. So I can hit generate, and I can see here that 368,000 searches a month are being generated for semaglutide. But I can also see that the competition is hard if I wanted to rank on Google. So you can get specific numbers if you use external keywords, but or external software. But ChatGPT, I trust it very well. And the reason why I trust it is because I've even been able to rank a lot of YouTube videos very quickly and products that I create on the internet simply by using the keywords that I'm getting from this AI assistant or this SEO assistant right here.
Cool, sweet. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. But look at that, guys. I mean, this looks amazing. You wouldn't, if you saw this in the streets, you would not be able to tell that AI created this. You would think that, it was made in a factory or, somebody somewhere created it at some point in time.
So, Robbie, would I be able to pull if I created this image and put it on the product, I'd be able to pull those products onto my website?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Without the shadow of a doubt. Absolutely. And if you you do this once or twice a week, I like to do this stuff every day. And because all I'm thinking about is money in the bank, passive income. Some of it is going to take off slowly as far as your sales are concerned. And when you get better and better at doing research and saying, okay, all right, in 2 months, we got Christmas coming up. I need to be on a trend. Okay, perfect. So now let me go and do some, create, hold on. I need to make sure Dall 3 is connected here. So yeah, you want to be on the trend. You want to know what's coming. I'd even go so far as to saying, create me some images for Valentine or whatever. So I can say something like, create me some really high quality t-shirt designs for Christmas and leave it with a white background and only highlight the main character of the image. And so, boom, now you're just getting ahead. A lot of times where people fail to make sales off top is because they catch a trend too late. You want to look months down the road and see what's coming. Okay, if I know that every single year people are going to be searching for, Christmas t-shirts, why not create me some? Why not? Now, you do have to stay away from images that look like celebrities and stuff like that. But ChatGPT is very powerful. In fact, this entire room that we're in right here was created with ChatGPT. I gave it a prompt and it created this miraculous room inspired by the room that I'm in with my little knight in the background right here. So that's how powerful AI is right now. Like the sky is the limit. Like look at this. We have access to, I'm telling you, this right here can change your life. I could do something like, give Santa Claus some gold teeth. You got to be creative. Think about things that you've never saw before. Plus, think about things that you see all the time and just put your little twist on it. Put your spin on it. Put your spin on these designs and voila, Santa Claus with gold teeth. You know, like just put your spin on things. And that's how you stand out. You know what people are searching for, and you're bringing something to the marketplace that doesn't exist yet in a unique way. And it doesn't have to be completely unique. You can piggyback off another person's idea, just make it yours. Just tweak it. All right. And so that's it for tonight, guys. 9:50. I hope y'all found something very valuable in this mastermind. I appreciate you guys for being here. And Web Asset Group, it is a library, okay? A library of really rich content that's designed to do two things: help you master your mindset and make money online. My name is Robbie Cornelius. We're live here every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that said, guys, I will talk to y'all. Oh, any questions?
No, thanks, Robbie. It's been so much fun watching your brain work. I love it. Totally engaged.
I hope y'all find some. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Thank you, Angie. And let me tell y'all this. The next time y'all see something go viral online, you would be very wise to go and make a product around that thing. That's how I discovered this out. Y'all remember when that gorilla Harambe got killed a few years ago?
Oh, no, I don't remember.
Okay, Harambe. Let me show you. Go to Google, type in Harambe. In 2016, Harambe, this gorilla, snatched a little boy and they killed it. And it was trending on Twitter. Rest in peace, Harambe. And I'm like, who the heck is Harambe? And I saw that it was this gorilla, and I saw all these memes starting to pop up online. So I went really quickly and created an image of a gorilla and put rest in peace Harambe on it. It wasn't even the real Harambe. And I uploaded it to a t-shirt on Redbubble and sold thousands of copies overnight.
Wow.
Because it was trending and people were trying to find rest in peace Harambe t-shirts.
Yep.
So pay attention when people are arguing about stuff. You know, if you really think about it, if you really like, hold up, that's attention, and money follows attention. People are, something goes viral, something funny, whatever it is. I try to stay away from stuff that like is sad. I don't do stuff like that. But if it's like funny, or like if it's a meme and it's going viral, all right, keep everybody's liking and clicking on the videos. I'm like, I'm out. I got what I need. I'm going to create me a product around that very, very quickly. And TikTok is a great place to find stuff like that that's going viral.
Good stuff, Robbie.
All right, y'all.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Thank y'all.